Hello and welcome back to Auto Club, guys. Hey, Charles. Ooh, Maddie on pole. This is going to be a gooder because we've got Alexis Newsom on track. I have not raced against Alexis in a year. Lionheart winner. She is fast. We also got Mark Murphy in here. Matt Hollabo is in here. Evan is in here. Will is in here. Rashad Craig is at the back because, you know, he just needs a challenge. Okay, this is going to be... there's basically half the guys in here are league racers. This is going to be crazy. A stacked field we got here.
Only because Craig Forsythe is here.
I'm feeling low man on the totem pole. I've got two different gloves on, I've just realized.
I haven't been able to get out of my own way this week.
Yeah, oh well, two different gloves, that's fine. This is a large and this one's an extra large. Yep.
I'm using a setup that I built in March. Let's go.
Can I have it?
It started life as an Auto Club setup, that then turned into a Michigan setup, and then back into an Auto Club setup. I do not know if you want it. I think technically it started life as like maybe a Craig setup shop setup. It was definitely a shop set that just got morphed around quite a bit. Have fun, everybody. Good to see you, Alexis. It's been a while.
This is gonna be yeah. Here we go. This should be a challenging race.
Long race, boys and girls. Take it easy.
Thanks, Rick. Well, yeah, I didn't realize that there's no VOR this weekend. So once I realized I had no other racing to do, it was like, all right, I'm going to try this again. And then, yeah, getting in here and seeing that half the field are league racers.
Wait, what do you mean I'm not getting lunged immediately? What is this nonsense?
Yeah, that's just the difference in driver mentality. If you watched the race yesterday, yeah, Maddie, it was just like, it was your standard official race where everyone wanted to be at the front immediately. And now Maddie's leading with second, third, fourth, fifth, all being regular guys who league race. Well, and gal. Who know the important, and you can see, but look in the rear view, you can see three wide scrambling around. Versus all guys who just know that only the last 10 laps matter. Oh, Guile, we could be first or sixth with this field. This is going to be a photo finish. I can't. I'm leading. Okay. Oh, that didn't work. I can't remember which Indy 500 Alexis won. If it was an official or if it was one of the elites. Or maybe it was Lionheart. My memory for things that happened 2 weeks ago is bad. I don't know why I'm trying to remember something that happened a year ago. I don't want to be in front. I was happy in 5th, Matt. Yeah. You know, everyone's sitting back when I set the fastest lap in map 4. What is going on with my telemetry computer? That's twice now it has gone into sleep mode. And of course, with a gloved hand, huh, weird. Actually, I don't think it's going into sleep mode. I think it's just turning the monitors off. Thanks, latest update. Obviously have to go back into the power options and turn that off.
Charles, I don't know what you're trying to do. You're running up on me on the wall there, but you're going to crash both of us. Go underpass, go underneath.
No, this is just my my 4th monitor that has my additional telemetry. It just shows basically track map full. Has everything all in one for me. Most importantly, it shows my fuel to the end of the race. Which Race Labs will still not give me, no matter how many times I ask them, because they're just incapable of understanding why anyone would want to know how much fuel they need to get to the end of a race. Ooh. Heading out with the kids for USC game. That's football, right? I don't know, Charles. You guys play football and basketball. All I care about is hockey. So yeah, this is just proceeding as expected with, you know, the skill level of all the league racers. You know, the guys that league race regularly, they just know. It's like, don't do anything to endanger the car, be there at the end. This is an entire field of that, more or less. Nothing matters but staying in the aero draft of the group ahead of you. Pit cycle will change everything. Assuming it stays green. Come on, officials, where you practice your avoidance skills. Join us, Mark. Join us in keeping the reflexes alive. Because you never know what you're going to get. Like, the important thing is it just takes an attitude. You can't get, like yesterday, just getting taken out. It's like, what can you do? It's like, it's official racing. Some of the guys drive the car, you know, 10 times a week, and other guys, the lobby happened to be open, so they jumped in. It lets you practice differing pit strategies as well. Because admittedly, in a standard league race, there's not a lot of, the pit strategies aren't all that strange. So we're full fuel and a splash to the end. We're halfway through our run at this point. My monitor just turned off again. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn that off, or go into the power settings to turn off the... That's neat that only started happening today. If I recall, I did let it do an update yesterday. But I thought that was before I did a race yesterday.
Evan, you're blinking like crazy in some laps.
And yeah, it's definitely not going into like sleep mode. It's just turning the screensavers or turning the
No,
monitors
Evan.
off.
The number 8 car.
Evan Adams.
I'm not seeing any issues on my end.
Yeah, it looks stable
Evan's
now.
a good guy. Raced with him a lot in other leagues.
Yeah, it's every 3 or 4 laps, and you blink like crazy
And,
for a corner.
In a few discords. So it sounds like if I can keep, hopefully they stay distracted, and then that lets us secretly get away. Maybe turn this into like a 5 or 6 car front pack. That'd be cool. As it is now, it's like 1st through 13th are all still in this. Which reminds me, where's Rashad now? 12th, okay. When will he decide it's time to go?
Craig, I gotta ask, are you actually hitting the turn 2 wall, or is that just net code?
No, that's gotta be netcode. I'm nowhere near it.
Several. Yeah, it's happened a couple times so far, just curious. Because you're not losing any speed doing it.
Yeah, welcome to racing from the UK. That's what it's like for me all the time with everyone else.
It's spooky is what it is.
But the wall likes me so much, it grabs me and doesn't want to let me go.
Hey, Jem could win the...
Find someone that'll,
Is it
that'll
Jen or
hold
Jem?
on
I think
to
it's
you
Jem.
as much as the
Jem
iRacing
could win this
safer
race. We
barriers.
get a caution, and that bunches everyone back up. And it's anyone's game. Oh, warning, Matty. They're starting to get argy-bargy around you. They start to fight with you, you might lose us. And then I will get my 5-car pack. It just won't be with the 6th car. Yeah, about half a lap back now.
It's like a bit of, again, Evan. 8 car.
Well, I'm looking at the bars on my end. I'm not seeing anything unusual.
That's weird.
I'm not seeing any blinkers in my mirrors either.
Matt, what if it's you?
I'm just going to blame Tom Chaos.
I'm cool with that.
Alright, we should start to see people. We're within nine laps to pit stops now. Some will be earlier than that. So we should start seeing people want to start pushing to the front. Just to make sure they have a dancing partner if the person in front of them dives in.
The end is up. The end is up.
Lost my monitor again. Alright, so we couldn't hear Alexis, but I assume that was a pit-in call. Alright, Mark, let's dance. Leapfrog. And that's where, when you're with the league racers, I don't need to tell Mark we're going to do that. He just knows this is what we're going to do. And we're going to keep doing it till one of us runs out of fuel.
Oh, wrecking out two, check out. Alright, we can go all the way around now.
And there we go. Someone there. Jem just...
Sorry about that, guys.
I assume he lost it coming out of the pits.
Did you hit anything, Denny?
Yeah, I got the outside wall.
Oof. Oof, 10-4.
Trying to come up pit lane a little too fast.
Yeah, I like to use a little bit of negative weight jacker on pit exit. It keeps the car from looping around.
What Mark said.
Would you mind bunching up a bit closer there, Denny?
No.
No, don't.
All right.
Thank you, by the way.
So we're going to take full fuel. Some guys might only take tires amount of fuel just to try and jump. But it's like, this is a pack race. Who cares? Nope, we're okay. So at full beans, we need half a tank of fuel.
Hi, Craig.
Run away! I liked what we were doing there. It was going to pay off good dividends.
Yes, yes, it was. That's a shame. You and I would have been gone.
Well, we still had Maddie and Matt behind us keeping up with the draft. So with that long a stretch, I still think that Alexis would have been able to catch on to the tail end when we did our pit cycle, but she wouldn't have come out right with us. Whee!
Forsythe, you're ruining my immersion.
I was just making sure it was in fourth.
What radio station is he listening to in there?
By the way, Craig, I can confirm that putting with your wheels on the ground does actually get you out the pits again.
Evan, you're not in my voice chat, so I'm just going to say maps and gears.
What, you want me starting map 8?
I'm not your dad. Do whatever you want.
I might wait a little bit longer. But I'm still not waiting to the stupid restart zone. That's just stupid NASCAR bullshit. Okay, Mark understood the hint. The hint was we're going to keep doing this. Because if we can... Oh, God. If we can catch them napping the first little bit, we might break the draft.
I'm blinking a little bit. I'm staying low.
The whole front is blinking. 3 cars were blinking in turn 2.
0.6.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Oh, 10-4.
How to
Gotta
accept
be
it.
the- Gotta be the server.
Yeah, I just saw everyone around me blinking. I'm like, I think it's me, but if it's not me, then I guess I'll start racing again.
Yeah, I'm running the middle if we're still blinking.
All right, this is now the most dangerous driving ever. We're trying to leapfrog while blinking is occurring. Holding me too low there. I need him to go up to the top so I can get a better entry, and it's compromising my speed down the back here. Alexis, your chat is not working.
Pace car, pit exit, turn 1.
Yeah, I've got let it bite.
I'm slowing way down on the back.
Here she comes.
Yeah, Alexis, sorry for not calling out the voice chat issue earlier. I thought you were just, like, wanting to stay silent. There's a car stopped at the bottom of 3 and 4.
Please,
Oh, it Hector.
please tow.
You did.
So I know I saw Mark and Maddie had some connection issues. Did I have connection issues?
No, I think it's the server itself.
We're gonna take tires
Because everybody went haywire for me too the same time you guys were blowing it out.
just in case. It might cost us a position or two. But it increases the, Alexis made a mistake. Oof. It increases the tires that we'll have. I mean, it basically guarantees we're going to make a splash. We're going to do a splash and go at the end. That's what every one of the guys that knows what's going on is going to do. So we just want to make sure we have the best tires left when we get to that point. All right, so lap 50 sounds like it was interesting.
Yeah, we both saw that one, Craig.
Yeah, there really is a lot of weird blinking going on.
Basically, Ollie's doing a stream and his server's been having trouble as well. He's doing a hosted.
Stupid internets. I don't know if it's obvious what the plan is here, but we can do it. So I know that Matt and Evans are definitely know that this is an option. That's why they stayed out the extra lap and went in. So they have about half a liter more fuel than I did. So that just means that they can start going earlier than I can.
Oh boy.
Someone went too hard into the corner.
Oh my God.
I don't know what that was about.
Gotta feather the corner.
This has been a very stable race server so far. Not a hint of sarcasm in there.
We wouldn't expect anything less, man.
So if Mark is up there also making the number, good on him. I'm not willing to do the fuel saving while only having one car in front of me. It reduces the number of options you have. Like, you don't know when Will is going to decide to pit. Oh, Lord.
Mark, you're pinging a bit.
Man, this almost looks as bad as ACC.
I thought it was...
The whole server, it's not one person.
You did almost go to the moon.
Don't let that get in the way of me insulting a set of Corsa Competizione.
She insulted me, I guess.
Okay, Joseph is also one of the guys who went in to top up fuel. Here comes Rashad. Rashad and Mark will be on the same strategy because they're both IAR.
We have some eager beavers coming up here.
Is that a cool livery behind me? That is totally an old PT cool livery. Or Dario. Telemetry computer turned off again. $30 to go. Knew I had to lift there. I couldn't judge how high up Josie was going to come, and discretion is what keeps you alive.
Sorry, Matty.
When do we go?
Boy, this isn't a classic IndyCar fuel save race.
That's at 5.46 MPGs that last lap.
Got one coming up the inside.
All right, I've got 24-ish laps of full burn with 28 to go. Two more laps. It should be time to turn it up, start going for me. No, we're backing out of this till it's time to go because I don't trust these guys and I don't know them. There yet. Still not at the number.
Oh no!
So that was what I said. The two guys that I didn't
Man,
know.
dude, why did you have to touch the apron?
Ah, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Sorry, dog.
Open bad.
It could have happened to any of us. Lord knows I've touched the apron. But at least
touched
this
the
time, as
apron.
opposed to last time, the last Auto Club race, I was down low already and not up in the higher groove, so I was already able to go low.
I was sort of hoping for a fuel space to the end because my right side pod is smashed in.
Oh no.
I mean, that's tradition here. I always smash in my side pod.
So do we toss a bit of
Hey, I made
fuel
it
in
past halfway. That was
just
the main
'cause?
purpose I was running.
I don't really need it, and this caution should mean we can just go.
Ah, too much damage. Enjoy the rest of the race, Woods. It would have been fun.
That's too bad, John.
I'm here. You guys finish your race.
Fine. If they all go in, I go in too. And we may as well just take tires just 'cause. Every advantage we can get.
I'll pass you on the back. Twist.
Okay.
I heard a little bit of noise there, Alexis, but it was just like very momentary.
Nope.
Nothing that time.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything. Sorry. And it's not even me using my hearing impairment cue to ignore people.
I wasn't going to make the joke. Thank you, Evan, for doing it for me.
All right. So this is now a roll of the dice.
No, my
This
favorite
is
joke involving Evan's hearing
anyone's
impairment is,
anyone's race to win.
whenever he misses something like visually, I say, Evan, you're supposed to be deaf, not blind.
Look, I'm going to drive a GT3 car, and I'm going to mute chat while I'm in it.
I usually mute chat when Hollybob's in the field anyway.
That's fair. Oh, by the way, Will Stearns, a few weeks ago I saw Eddie Van Halen's son perform with his band. It was really impressive. I just know you're rocking that EVH paint scheme.
Well, Stearns won himself a big-time league race the other day. Have to call it, man. Good show.
He did. He won the race that me and Julian merged on the last lap. From a potential first to 12th, just like that. That's what happens when you race 5 or 6 days a week. Well, really, as this whole week has shown. What colossal ups and downs. Lordy.
I'm so sorry, Alexis. Yeah, the side pod damage has me down.
Where are we? Still 15 laps from the end? Let's keep the car alive. Let's let Matt through.
You got 4 wide up front. All right, nice racing.
Oh. Well, the top monitor's turned off again, but I don't think it matters at this point. It's eyes forward, race to the end. Oh, Rashad and Will just touched. Putting myself in danger being up this high. Nowhere to go.
Jeez.
Oh, I can't have IAR get 1-2. This is terrible. Nope, you gave up the top. I'm taking the top. So taking this line will probably result in me being fourth, but it also gives me a chance of getting first if I could somehow get by these two. Right now with Mark and Rashad being hooked up and teammates, Rashad is just making sure that he protects the outside, follows, you know, as Mark is burning wide around this corner, he just follows him up to not pinch him down too much.
Oh. Can I just couldn't wash up into me?
I didn't realize this was the last lap already.
Like seriously, Cam, you just had to wash up. Yeehaw!
As I said, fourth. That's just where the
Just
top
a heads
line.
up, car high.
Top line's going to get you. If you stick on the
Usually have
inside
good
behind
races,
those two,
but
you're going
I'm
to get
not
the
okay with
draft
that
like
move on
Alexis
back
did.
stretch.
But the outside was the only chance I was going to have to try and make a pass because those two were never
me
going
in
to
the
give
damn
up
wall.
the
That's
bottom
not okay.
section. Good little battle there, guys. That was excellent, excellent driving.
By Rashad, maybe. Certainly not out of me.
Hey Matt, how much of my front wing do I have?
Let's go to victory lane.
You're too close. I can't see you. Okay, yeah, you have your right side, but not the left.
Yeah, it would have been interesting to see if it had stayed green, what was going to happen with who was going to feel confident enough to go to map one and push first, because whoever that person was going to get the lead, and then did they have enough fuel to protect that lead? Glad you enjoyed it, Mark. Yeah, that turned out to be like you can't ask for better racing out of an official than to have a bunch of the regulars driving the car, right? Everyone's giving each other, this is as tight as you can get. Yeah. That's, what have we got there? 8 cars? 8 cars within a second? Battling to the line?
Hey, Alexis, that was pretty ballsy on lap number 93 going into one with that green cone there.
Wait, if I turn off... This is me, professional screenshotter. And now I've lost my mouse. Found my mouse. There. Now I can take a screenshot. Ha! Ah. That's the type of stuff that keeps you coming back, man. You get 1 or 2 of those a week. Hell, every couple weeks. Because you're not going to get, they're not all going to be bangers. But God, when they are, it just feels great. We're going to see a lot of the blinking that was going on. It's going to make seeing any crash replays harder. But that was a good stream just to see how the race evolved. Like, there was the initial race phase where everyone was just waiting for the pit cycle. We got, we had the caution that happened, but you saw Mark and I tried to do a leapfrog to break away so that by the time we pitted, we would be far enough away from everyone who pitted early or had to pit that they wouldn't have our draft anymore. We lost that because of the caution. So then you regroup. So the next attempt was, all right, now we're going to try and fuel save to the end. And you saw everyone was fuel saving. Everyone was fuel saving. So that was going to be, the result there was who was going to be the first one who felt they had their number and was going to start going. And if they had their number, they were going to win the race because now they're on the front going on the bottom. And then, not having that, we had this last battle of 8 cars battling to the end in the last 10, 12 laps. That was amazing. Caution. All right, we don't get to see the caution. Well, that's just like they are both excellent to watch. It's two very different. I mean, fuel saving with guys that aren't comfortable fuel saving is scary as hell because everyone is so slow that any run into a corner is potential danger from behind with the guy behind you not he's running at 80% throttle, but he needed to be at 60%. And he didn't realize that, suddenly he's rolling up on you and has to, hit his brakes. But then the guy behind him hits him. So there's you have to have a lot more give and take. The fuel save for a lot of people, they're like, oh, it's just, you guys are driving so slow. It's like, that's when it's the most dangerous because these cars accelerate so fast. So, when you're 40 miles an hour off the pace, at any moment, you could accidentally go too fast and hit the guy in front of you or go too slow and have the guy behind you hit you. All right, where was our... I see Denny without a wing. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, he just lost it coming out of the pit. Yeah, got out onto the white line. And he's not at the... You can see the blue cone's right here, so He had to get back down because he knew he had to stay below the white line, but it was too late. Once he touched that, car's gone. How many cars was that? How many cars just blinked right there? Need like the super blimp of superness. This is blimp? Oh, it's because I picked someone who's not on the track. Boom, Mark disappears. Wow. So there's you, Maddie. You disappeared only for an instasecond. You're gone. You're back. You're gone. But this guy's still missing. And there he comes back. Oh, wait. I went the wrong way. Evans. Wow, that was some crazy lag. Yeah, that whole server was screwed up. It's a lot harder to leapfrog with someone when the car keeps disappearing. Death just happened. All right, what happened to Hector? Okay, so this is what Alexis was apologizing for. So, okay, yeah, she didn't cleanly clear him before coming back up. You can see she knocks his wing off. So now she's put Hector into the wall. So Hector is down on speed. He's basically trying to slow down, let everyone by so he can go into the pit lane to get his wing repaired. All right, Christian. I'm concerned about... so the wiggling of the wheel as you're going. I think you've got too much force feedback on the wheel. You're fighting it way too much. And, yeah, and then you should have seen that happening this far. I would say at a minimum this far back. You should be able to see that the car on that outside is the depth is changing. There's obviously something going on in the top line. Up to here, you can't really tell. It's just a bunch of cars far ahead. But at this point, you can see cars swerving around them. 1, 2, 3, yeah. So just need to be looking further up the road. This is a great way to pinwheel down the track, though. I think that was it, other than blinks, right? Well, I know Evans was mad about losing his wing, so we should find that one at some point. Blinks. Now it's going to start showing me one lap at a time. This is that uncomfortable period where everyone's just going, no one's at full beans. Oh. And yeah, so that is exactly what happened that took me out at the other Auto Club race. The difference was, as the third car here, I was closer to this guy, I was closer to the red car in track position and up higher. So here, when you could see, Josu just got down onto the line. and I was able to just keep to the bottom. Oof, oof. Oh. Oh, that was, I went the wrong way. At this point, Denny's just trying to keep himself. This is, I'm having a good race, I'm having a good race. What's going on? What's, yeah. And the problem is that you're in the full, you could see, he's got his wheel. He's turning the corner. He's stuck in the corner at this point. Even off throttle, there's only so much you can do. Because, you know, as it says, you're doing 321 kilometers an hour. If he hits the brakes, he'll go to the outside wall. So you're trying to come off throttle and start guiding the car down. But if there's just not enough, yeah, there's nothing he could do but eat wheel. Eat wheel is going to be my new technical term. What is this blimp flying like 20 feet above the track? They've got like the 2,000 millimeter lens in here. So this is the last lap. I just needed them to, in any way, touch, bump off each other, any type of compromise on speed. You were never making that. At which point, yeah. At this point, you're getting, the outside line is getting fourth because the guy who chose to go to the inside of the first and second is just going to get the draft and get pulled up. And that basically guarantees you third. Boom, across the line. So what happened to Evans? Because he was mad. There's Evan. All right, Evan. I don't even know what lap it was on. Oh, he has his wing. Oh, I love you, Evan, but unless I'm missing something, that was on you. Yeah, you're getting the draft. You're getting the draft. Let's we can back this up, right? Give ourselves more of a. I think that's just target fixation because this guy here in the white car, Jem. So we already know Jem is off pace. Like he's slow driver. Like you know. Hasn't had the speed to keep up. He lost the track. So you know whatever setup he's driving, he's having trouble with it. He's coming into the corner trying to hold the corner low. So you know he's drifting up to the outside wall. So Evan needed to cut down under him at this point. Because he's basically wheeling out, Jem is wheeling out of it to not hit the outside wall. And Evan just tracks up into him, trying to carry the speed. But that's just having the knowledge of the guy that you're trying to pass. It's like, okay, so this guy has been off pace, been struggling with the car. He's going to track out wide. I need to cut down below him. He's not going to be able to defend the bottom because he's going to just slide up. So what was with Will on the last lap? At this point, you're going 4 wide. It's just, there's so little room. Ooh. That's impressive. You guys got away with it. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like that. Just so tight. crazy across the line. All right, where'd my hole? Yeah, I think Matt tried to squeeze through, and Will didn't expect it. I mean, there was a car, 1.05 car widths up there, and that's just, you're asking a lot. You're asking for trouble, right? I don't have the balls for that kind of stuff. Like that tight on the outside. It is the last lap, so you're gonna try stuff, right? All right, so we ended up fourth. It's, as I said, once the group settled up, once we had Matt and Rashad as first and second, as basically playing team block, you were either going to finish third by sticking down low with first, or fourth on the outside with the potential to win, you know, if some kind of miscommunication happens between first and second. That's your gamble. You're going third, fourth, first. Only way it's going to work out. I bet if Alexis had been able to, like, because Alexis is far better than me at this stuff. If she'd been able to be on the outside for the last couple of laps, she probably would have been able to set up a run to overtake and drop down in front of them. I don't have that, haven't done, you know, if it presents itself to me, I can do it, but I don't have the, like, 4 laps of setting it up yet. It's coming. All right. I hope you enjoyed the race. As I said, that turned out to be a great race. That was probably my favorite race this month. Like, and I won a couple races. This one was a 4th place. This was a great race. Look at that. 8 cars right here. 8 cars. I'm double checking. Yes, it was 8. 8 cars. That is 8 cars who raced this close for, what was that, 15 laps? 20 laps. Totally take that. That's great racing. Thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoy the weekend. Might jump on and do something tomorrow. We'll see. Who knows? Yeah, we don't have any VOR stuff or anything. Dark Horse is done. So we'll see. We'll see what turns up. Till later. Enjoy your day.